Idea behind the CYBEROS is really simple. If you have a variety of ESP8266 or ESP8285 modules and want to use them with MicroPython and ESP-NOW, then CYBEROS simplifies it to a few lines of code. Let's take a look at this quick example over here. Here I have two custom PCBs built around ESP8285, and as you can see we have buzzers, RGB LEDs and buttons. What I want to do is to send data between them. Both of these modules have CYBEROS 0.1 version pre-installed, so let's power them on. As CYBEROS has built-in button, buzzer and LED support, it uses them to notify you about a variety of things, like once they power on and ready to go. We will use PyCharm to not only write the code, but also work with terminal and view the log. I will now connect one of the modules, then proceed with the pairing procedure. Let's turn on REPL 2. As you can see, this is ordinary REPL, just that the arrow differs a bit, because we are using AIO REPL, which means that the code we write here is asynchronous. It runs in parallel to the other code already written in the CYBEROS. A thing to keep in mind when typing commands here. Before we start sending the data, we need to pair these modules together, just like you would pair any Bluetooth device as a phone, headphones, etc. I'll click and then hold the button on both modules. The buzzer and LED will let you know that they are paired. Also, you can see the log that informs you about that we have successfully paired with the other module. The next step is to write some code to send and receive the data. As I already mentioned, there is little code to write, so let's begin with the code that sends hello world. First, we will write an asynchronous function send message. Inside it, we will have a while loop where we're going to send hello world every second. Finally, we create a task between initialize and run forever. The same thing applies to receiving data, just that we create another function called receiveMessage, where inside we will also have a while loop. Here we will wait for the on event to be set, and then we print the event name. Don't forget to create a task too. Alright, now the first module will send the data, so we comment out the second task. Then upload it to the first module. Next, I will disconnect the first module and connect the second one. We comment the first task and upload it. I will restart the terminal, and as you can see, we're already receiving some data from the first module. This introduction covers the very basics and is intended to show the ideal use case when you have modules set up like we have here. In the upcoming series of videos, we will cover all the features that CYBEROS has and how you can utilize them with different ESP boards just like these. That is it for now, and see you in the next time. Bye!